Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bentley University this Northeast 10 Conference volleyball match between the Yellow Jackets of AIC and your Bentley University Falcons. At this time, we would like to recognize our 3 senior volleyball athletes prior to today's regular season home match. Before we get to that, we'd like to first acknowledge one special senior associated with our volleyball family, and that is Evan Omi. Please come to the court. Evan from Fresno, California is in his second year as our team manager. His enthusiasm, attention to detail, and his witty one-liners will leave an indelible mark on our program. Evan is a defensive powerhouse who will always be welcome to be a pin in our practices here on the Dana Center court. So please give a warm welcome to Evan Omi. And on to our ladies. Our first senior is Katie Rounds. Katie, for all of you that don't know, is a middle blocker, and she is a co-captain from McFarland, Wisconsin. Katie is hitting 0.243 this season, and she had a career high in kills against Franklin Pierce in October. Katie will graduate this spring with a degree in marketing and health and industry. Will be back next year to pursue her master's degree. Please welcome her mom, Kelly, and join us in recognizing Katie Rounds. Our next senior is Shannon Moe. Shannon is a middle blocker from San Rafael, California. She is currently leading our team in blocks per set and is third in hitting percentage. Shannon will graduate this spring with a degree in marketing and a double minor in management and psychology. She is currently interning at First Republic Bank with the hopes of receiving a full-time job offer for them at the end of the year. She is joined on the floor by her father, Ben, and his girlfriend, Ann Wynn. Congratulations to Shannon Moe! Last but certainly not least, Amanda Parker. Please make your way to center court. Amanda is our senior setter and co-captain who hails from St. Charles, Illinois. She's been recognized as Northeast 10 Setter of the Week one time this season and is currently ranked second in the conference in assists per set and fourth in aces per set. She will graduate this spring in professional sales and will also return next year to pursue her master's degree. Please join us in recognizing Amanda Parker. She is joined on the floor by her parents, Stephanie and Jeff, her sister, Jessica, and her grandparents, Diane and Jen. Everybody, Amanda Parker. And to our visitors, we would also like to acknowledge your 3 seniors on the AIC roster. That is Sydney Washburn, Ada Juliera Martinez, and Amanda Rodriguez. Best of luck to all of you ladies. We wish all of you seniors the best of luck in those future endeavors. Good luck today.
Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good? Okay. Bentley. It's now 5-2 in this first set. We're now 5-2. Setting it up, 3 hits to get it over. It's going to bounce.
Point, AIC. Coming in for the Yellow Jackets, number 10, Milani Hernandez. And for Bentley, number 4, Jazzy Burke. Now serving.
Off the netting, and it's now going to be 5-3. It appears it's going to be Sydney Washburn on the serve. She hits it over. It's actually Martinez. And it's going to bounce. It's going to be a point for Bentley. It's now 6-3. Early in this first set here on this Saturday afternoon here on Any 10 Now. Angie Grabmeyer here for the serve. Hits it over. Sets it back up will be Bentley. Spiking it home is the senior in Shannon No. And it's now going to be 7-3. Timeout's going to be called. 7-3 in this first set. We'll be back here on Any 10 Now. Welcome back here on Any 10 Now. Robert Marcello here on this Saturday afternoon here at Bentley University. 7-3. Bentley takes a early set lead. Ellie Wheeler misses that. And it's going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets. They're trying to keep their winning streak alive, similar to the Stonehill Nighthawks last night. They have a 6-game winning streak heading in today. They are at home for their senior day. So they had to travel back to Easton. Ingrid Murphy with the points from Cotuit, Massachusetts, the junior.
Now serving, Ingrid Murphy.
Murphy on the serve. Spiking it, and it's going to be a point for AIC. After today's match, they'll have another matchup, and that will be next Saturday, so a game from today, a week from today, at the University of New Haven. So they'll have some time off. Setting it up will be the Falcons. Spiking it was Wheeler, and it does touch just before the yellow line. It's now going to be 9-5.
Here we go, 9-5 Falcons here in set 1. Now serving, Jazzy Burke.
Jazzy Burke sends it over. Burke wearing a white jersey. Sends it up there. Nice job by Burke. It touches the net. Now he's going to pop it over again, and that's going to be a point for AIC. It's now going to be 9-6.
Serving in for the Yellow Jackets, Ida Martinez. And now serving,
Amanda
Amanda Rodriguez.
Rodriguez serving from Miami, Florida for the Yellow Jackets. Wheeler being able to keep it off the ground. Hitting it over was Amanda Parker, one of the seniors. And a point for the Falcons.
Serving in for your Falcons, Caitlin Wonder. Now serving will be the senior, Amanda
Amanda Parker on the serve for the Falcons. Sends it over. She's a lefty. And it's going to be a point for AIC. Unable to get it in time was Burke. And it's now going to be 10-7. Naomi Eckerd-Rivera on the serve for the Yellow Jackets. 10-7. The Falcons lead in this first set. Parker heads it over, and a good job there by Katie Rounds. And now it's going to be 11-7. Ellie Wheeler on the serve for the Falcons. 11-7 in this first set, best of 5. Keeping it up in the air, good job by Murphy. Setting up is AIC, trying to block it. And it's going to be a point, miscommunication. There by Wheeler and Parker. It's now going to be 11-8. Andrea Sarah Rosa on the serve for the Yellow Jackets. Only the spectators wearing masks today. The broadcasters are as well, so apologize if I slur my words a little bit. I'm wearing a mask. Murphy with a spike. Did it touch someone on AIC? Yes, it did, and it's going to be a point. Kiara Mays and Shannon O back in the court. 12-8. The Falcons have a 4-point lead early in this first set. Ball goes out. It's going to be a point for AIC. 12-9. We're now on the serve. We're now on the block, and that's going to be a point for Bentley as it went out of bounds. 13-9. Sends it over was Grabmeyer. And it's going to go off of Grabmeyer, and that's going to be a point for AIC. Drive by number 4, Paula Soto Burgos. It's now going to be 13-10. Falcons. Here now on the serve. Setting things up will be Bentley. Murphy. And the ball goes out of play. It's now going to be 13-11. Good job there by Wheeler. Murphy hits it over. Setting up will be AIC. And it's going to be a point, a 1-point game. Bloomgren with the point for AIC. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. And Shannon O trying to get it over, and we're going to be tied at 13. Coming back after being down early in this first set is AIC. We're tied 13-13 in the first set. We'll be back here on NE10 Now. Welcome back here on NE10 now. Robert Marcello guiding through this NE10 late in the season volleyball matchup. We are tied 13 apiece. Janine Kelly from Texas with the serve for AIC. Setting it up was no. She was unable to get it, and Amanda Parker not there as well. As it's now 14-13. AIC has their first lead in this first set. Setting things up will be Kelly. Billy now the possession. Wheeler with a spike. Did it touch someone? It did not, and it goes out of play. 15-13. AIC now in the lead. Kelly again with the serve. From Plano, Texas. Murphy with a serve. Tries to block it up. Good job by Burke. Ball stays in, and that's going to be a point for Bentley. Cutting that deficit down in half. They're only down by one now. Ingrid Murphy on the serve. Let's see if the Falcons can tie this one at 15. Hits it over, a big spike on that one, and it goes off of someone and it goes out. That's going to be a point for AIC. 16-14, good job there by Grabmeyer. And now on the serve will be AIC. Sending it over, it's going to go out of play. It's now going to be 17-14. Leaving the front line on that left side wide open as they set up are the Falcons. Wheeler setting it up. Murphy hits it over. It's going to go out of play. It's now going to be 18-14. And the timeout's going to be called. Bentley, after enjoying an early lead in this first set, now trail by 4. We'll be back here on NE10 now. We're back to get things started in this first set. Bentley currently down by 4. Setting up is AIC. And the ball goes out of play, and it hits someone from AIC. A kill for Ellie Wheeler. Cassidy Burke. Sorry, Jazzy Burke. Strikes it home, and just like that. Melania Hernandez from Miami, Florida, along with the Rodriguez. There was a kill there by Hernandez. 19-15 in this first set. Spiking it home was Wheeler. Good job by Ingrid Murphy. Being able to keep it was Bentley. Nice job. And a nice play there by Naomi Eckerd-Rivera. Amanda Rodriguez wearing the white uniform, along with Burke on the other side. In the middle, 20-15, all AIC needs is 5 points to wrap up this first set. Letting the ball go out of play, and it's going to be a point for Bentley. Four-point game. Amanda Parker on the serve. Server error there by Amanda Rodriguez on that last play. Spiking it home, now hitting it over. Setting up again is AIC, and it's going to be a point for AIC. All they need is 4 more points now, as it's now 21-16 in this first set. You're now setting it over. Trying to pipe it over, unable to do so. And she misses it there. It was number 10 in Caitlin Wonder, and it's now going to be 22-16 in this first set. Sending it away. Spiking it, setting back up. Ball's high up in the air. Puts it away, and it's going to be a point. Missing it. There was Amanda Rodriguez. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons, 22-17. Ellie Wheeler. That last possession was a kill by Wheeler. Trying to pop it over, unable to do so. Murphy with the points. 22-18. Bentley trying to draw it a little bit closer. Kill there by Ingrid Murphy. Wheeler once again on the serve. Rodriguez could have let that one go out of bounds, but play continues. Keeping it up. Good job there by AIC's Rodriguez. And that's going to be a point for AIC. 23-18 now. All they need is 2 more points to wrap up this first set. Sarah Rosa on the serve for AIC. Bentley, even though they're now 5-1 at home, they have struggled on the road, being 6-6 and 2-3 in neutral site play. So they played much better at home and than anywhere else this season. Murphy with a spike home. 23-19. Kiara Mays with the serve for Bentley. Sending it up high up into the air. Keeping it up still. Bentley will reset. Shannon No, the senior, for the kill. 23-20. And we now have possession. Sending it over. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. 2-point game now. And AIC slipping up a little bit at the end of this first set. And now setting up is AIC, and they are now 1 point away. Soto Burgos. 24-21. Here on senior day. Murphy keeping it off of the parquet. And it's going to be a point for AIC, and that's going to do it for this first set. 25-21. AIC wins the first set. We'll be back for the second set here on NE10 Now. Welcome back here on NE10 Now. Robert Marcello guiding you through this NE10 women's volleyball matchup. AIC takes the first set, 25-21. Some of the outstanding stats in this one. Ingrid Murphy had 6 kills in the first set, while with Ellie Wheeler having 4. And Andrea Seria had 7 kills for AIC. Those are some of the stats in the first set. They currently are down 1-0, are the Falcons. And it's going to be a point for AIC. Ingrid Murphy unable to put it back on the other side of the netting. And it's now going to be a 1-0 lead early here for AIC. Spiking it there was the senior on rounds, unable to get it over. And it's going to be another point for AIC. And just like that, it's 2-0 AIC. The Falcons got off to an early lead in that first set, but AIC able to come back and win that first set. All they have to do is win 2 more. Similar to what happened last night, the Falcons down 1-0 in the 5 sets. They were able to tie it, though, in the second set. Let's see if they can do it here. Murphy hits it out of play in that back right corner. And it's going to be 3-0. Eckerd Rivera with the serve. Setting it up is Bentley. Tapping over was Katie Rounds. And being able to keep it up was AIC. Nice job. Hits off of the top of the scoreboard. It's in play. Murphy not timing up right there, not for the spike. And it's going to be a point for AIC. 4-0, just like that, early in this second set. AIC with a lot of momentum from that first set. Pretty high scoring, though. 25-21 was that first set. And it's going to be a point for AIC once again, going off of Burke. 5-0. Timeout's going to be called. AIC leads the second set 5-0. Already up 1-0 in sets in the best of 5. We'll be back here on NE10 now. Welcome back here on NE10 now. Robert Marcello. The Falcons, while we stepped away, scored their first points of the second set. It's now 5-1, a kill there by Wonder. Is it able to stay in? Yes, it is. It is now 6-1, AIC. Sarah Rosa for the serve for AIC, as I mentioned, trying to advance their winning streak to 15 games. They have not lost in the whole calendar month of October, and already 5 days through November, and it's going to be a point for AIC now, 7-1. That first set took about 35 minutes. We're already about 10 minutes into this second set. Here now on the serve. Murphy with a spike, and that's going to be a kill. 7-2.
Let's try it. Tick, tick. There we go. Excellent job, student section. Now serving, Angie Redmeyer.
Angie Gradmeyer with the serve, keeping it up high up into the air. Setting it up, Murphy with a point. 2 straight points for the Falcons, now down by 4. And now with the points. Keeping it up. For the spike, it's able to keep high up into the air. And it's going to be a point. Good job by number 4 of AIC and Paula Soto Burgos. And it's now going to be 8-3 AIC. Now up by 5. Sends it away. Spike with Shannon, no. From California, the senior. Down by 4. Now with a serve. Hitting it over, setting it back up will be Bentley. Wheeler able to get it over. Sends it back up. Being able to keep it away. Good job by AIC. A long possession here. And it's going to be a point for AIC. 9-4. They now lead.
Now serving will be today Kelly.
Kelly from Texas for AIC with the serve. Wheeler with a kill. 9-5. Sends it over will be Burke. Setting it up now on the front line of AIC. And that's going to be a point for AIC. 10-5.
Now serving Ulrika Longren.
We're now setting it up. Popping it over the net. Setting up now will be Bentley. And a good job by AIC. Wheeler with the kill. It's now going to be 10-6.
That point goes to AIC. AIC points. Still serving Ulrika Longren.
You know, setting it up will be Bentley. And it's going to be points for AIC. On the block there was Rounds and Parker, but it went out of play, so it's now going to be 12-5. AIC so far dominating the second set. And it's going to be point AIC.
Still serving Ulrika Longren.
Blumgren for the serve for AIC. She's from Sweden. Sitting with Early Wheeler. And it's going to hit off the net. 13-6.
Sewing back in, Caitlin Wonder now serving the senior Amanda Parker.
And it's going to be a point for AIC. Good job there by Andrea Sierra Rosa.
Sewing back in, Ada Guerrero Martinez now serving Amanda Rodriguez.
14-6, AIC leads the second set. Setting it back up. Ball goes high up into the air. Resetting, good job there by Ingrid Murphy. And it's going to be a point for AIC. Unable to get a piece of it there was number 10. And Caitlin Winder. Timeout is going to be called. 15-6, the second set. AIC already up 1-0. We'll be back here on NE10 now. Welcome back here on NE10 now. Robert Marcello guiding you through the Saturday NE10 volleyball matchup. And it's going to be a point for AIC. They are now up by double digits, 10. First time we've seen that today. Bentley's going to have to make a comeback in this second set if they don't want to be down 2-0. They'll have to win 3 straight to win this game. Or win this match. Wheeler with the points.
Here is a Falcons point. And now serving
Ellie Wheeler with the serve. Falcons down by 9. And the spike now resetting it will be Bentley. Ingrid Murphy with a kill. 16-8. Ellie Wheeler on the serve. Setting it back up. Trying to keep it up there was Rounds and unable to do so. It's going to be a point now for AIC. It's now 17-8. Naomi Eckerd Rivera from Puerto Rico. Ingrid Murphy trying to send it away there on a spike, but a good job by the front line of AIC. It's now going to be 18-8. They're now back up by 10. Still serving is AIC, able to get it over the net. Setting it up. And it's going to be a point for Bentley.
There is a Bentley point. Way back in the senior number 7, Shannon Doe. Now serving,
Mace on the serve. She's from Fort Collins, Colorado. Went to Rocky Mountain High School. And a point for AIC. 19-9. Now back up by 10 is AIC. Andrea Sierra Rosa on the serve for AIC. And unable to get a full piece of that was Wheeler, and it's now going to be 20-9. In danger of going down 2-0 are the Bentley Falcons. So far today, AIC has dominated the play so far. And a good job by the senior Shannon No. And it's now going to be 20-10.
There we go. Some back in, Angie Redmeyer. She will serve.
And the points for AIC Wheeler. There with an error. It'll now be 21-10.
Serving will be Ada Martinez.
4 more points left to go here for AIC in this second set. They are 21-6, heading for their 22nd victory if they're able to hold on this set and win the third set or win any of the last 3. And our 8-2 heading into conference play. Getting a piece of that was Bentley. And it's going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets, 22-10. Now in the second set. Guillermo Martinez. Murphy setting it up high in the air for AIC. Getting a piece of it there was the front line for Bentley. And it's going to be a point, Shannon No.
And that's a Falcons point. Now serving Ingrid Murphy.
22-11. 11-point deficit. Bentley's looking at currently in the second set, already down 1-0 in the best of 5. Can't get down by much more than that in this set. And it's going to be a point for AIC.
Point. AIC. Substitution for the Yellow Jackets.
Guillermo Martinez Jr. She is a junior, my apologies, from Barcelona, Spain. And now 2 points away from going up 2-0 in this best of 5 set here from Barbara Stevens Court. Here at Bentley University, it's going to be a point there for Ellie Wheeler. Sends it over. Sends it up high up into the air. Setting it to the other side was AIC. Being able to keep it up in the air. Good job by both sides. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. Ellie Wheeler. Jazzy Burke. 23-13. Still possession now is AIC, and that's going to be a point for them, 24-13.
Point, AIC. And now serving for the set point, number 17.
Here for the set point. Lundgren. with the point. Wiping down a spot on the court. We'll now start play again. 24-13. Sending it away. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. Not going down quietly in this second set.
Excellent. Back in comes Caitlin Wonder. Back to serve the senior, Amanda Parker.
Back-to-back tough matchups for the Falcons. Playing two with some of the best teams in the NE10, and it's going to be a point for AIC. They've won this second set. They are now up 2-0. All they're going to have to do is win one of the last 3 sets to grab this road victory. We'll be back for the third set here on NE10 Now. Welcome back here on NE10 now. Robert Marcello here from Bentley University on a Saturday afternoon.
All right, AIC leads 2 sets to nothing. A must-win set for our seniors and our Falcons. Let's hear it for Amanda Parker.
AIC currently leads this one 2-0 in the best of 5 sets. All AIC needs to do is win one more set and they'll come away with a road victory and advance their winning streak. And it's going to be a point for Bentley.
Serving, Amanda Parker.
Amanda Parker on the serve for Bentley. Hitting left-handed. Sending it over. Trying to keep it up. Good job by AIC. And the ball is still able to stay up. And it's going to be a point for AIC.
Point, Yellow Jackets.
In that second set,
Coming in for AIC, Soto.
we had no tie scores and no lead changes as AIC dominated that second set. In the first set, we saw two tie scores and 1 lead change. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. Now lead 2-1. Bentley trying to win 3 straight sets and make a comeback and win this one here at home, here on Senior Day. Right now, you take a look at the conference standings, and right now Stonehill up in front. American International College trying to change that with a victory today and maybe some help later next week. It's now 3-1 Falcons early in this third set. Here now possession. Viking home is their Wheeler, and they're up to 4-1. Now in this third set. Trying to advance it to a 4th set. Here on this Saturday afternoon. Sending it up there was Murphy. It's going to be a point. An error there by AIC. Now 5-1 is the advantage. AIC looking a little sloppy after that 5-minute break. Bentley seems to be re-energized. Murphy sending it over. And it's going to go out of bounds. 6-1. Wheeler for Bentley. Had the team high in the second set with 5 kills. On the other side there for Soto Burgos had 6. And Sierra Rosa had 6. And a timeout's going to be called. 7-1. Bentley has jumped out on this third set after being down 2-0 in the best of 5 sets. They have a chance to win this third set. We'll be back here on NE10 now. Welcome back here on NE10 now. 7-1, the Falcons lead this one in the third set against AIC. Trying to advance it to a 4th set here on Saturday afternoon. You're now setting it up, and they'll get a point coming out of that timeout.
AIC point. Now serving Andrea Sarosa.
You're now on the serve. 7-2. Spiking it home in a kill. Point for the Yellow Jackets. 7-3. They've scored 2 quick points after the timeout. AIC trying to end it here in this set. They're down by 4 early in this third set. Here now the serve for AIC. It gets over. Setting it up here are the Falcons. Up by 4. Setting it up, reset will be the Falcons. Wheeler popping it over. Wheeler with a spike. AIC setting it up again. And it's going to be a point. Unable to get it was Ingrid Murphy. And it's now 7-4. And now the serve will be AIC. Fan section on the AIC side as they're heading towards our left, Bentley towards our right. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And they stop this little 3-point run. AIC goes on. And it's now 8-4 Falcons. Shannon No back in the lineup. Jazzy Burke with a serve, and it's going to go out of bounds. An error. 9-4 Falcons, up by 5. And it's going to be another point. 10-4. And it's going to be a point for AIC, a bad serve. An ace there by Jazzy Burke before.
Serving will be Ada Martinez.
Hilera Martinez on the serve for AIC. They're down by 5. Shannon No with a point. 11-5. AIC trying to come back in this third set. They're up 2-0 comfortably though. Almost seeing the ball go out of bounds. Good job there by AIC. Spiking it home, and that's going to be a point for a kill. Kelly for AIC is going to serve it. As I mentioned, wearing black uniforms today. Bentley wearing blue. Wheeler with a spike. And a point for AIC as Ingrid Murphy's hit there went out of bounds. 11-7. Now a 4-point lead for the Falcons. Sending it away. And it's going to be a point. Shannon No with a kill. 12-7. Anytime AIC has made a little comeback in this third set, Bentley has nullified it. Something that American International has done multiple times today throughout the first and second set. And a bad serve by Wheeler hits the net. It's now 12-8. A bigger roster than Bentley's is American International. Ingrid Murphy with a point. It is now 13-8. Now once again up by 5.
serving the senior. Let's hear it for Shannon. No!
And a bad serve by Bentley. It's now 13-9.
Point, Yellow Jackets.
Both sides today in this
Now serving,
third set have
Rodriguez.
not done a very good job of serving the ball. You're now on the serve. You're now on the block, and it's going to be a point. 13-10.
Now serving, Amanda Rodriguez.
You're now the serve. Keeping it up. Spiking it home, and that's going to be almost points for AIC, but good job. They'll have to regroup. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. 14-10.
So again, Caitlin Wonder back to serve. Let's hear it for the senior, Amanda Parker.
Parker here now with a serve. And it's going to be points for AIC. It sneaks inside that left corner and is now 14-11. AIC hasn't really been able to get it closer than that. Is here now with a serve. 14-11. Setting it up are the Falcons. Being able to keep it away. Good job. Setting it up again will be AIC. Spiking it home for the points. Going to be points for AIC. Falcons now only up by 2. Naomi Eckert Rivera. I mentioned Puerto Rico. Sending it up. Good job there by Rounds, the senior. Spiking it home is going to be points for AIC. A 1-point game. 14-13. And a timeout's going to be called. AIC trying to finish it here. They're already up 2-0 in the best of 5 sets. We'll be back here on NA10 now. Welcome back here on NA10 now. 14-13. Now is the score. Bentley was sitting comfortably in this third set. But now AIC with a little comeback. And that's going to be a point. And just like that, we are tied 14-14. Claudia Gonzalez Aguina. First time we've seen her this weekend, along with number 10 in Caitlin Wonder. Tied 14-14. Points for AIC. And AIC in the lead after being down big early in this third set. Trying to end it here in this third set. Being able to keep it in. Setting it away, and it goes off of the net. 16-14, an error there by Winder. Rachel Vitko in the game for the first time today. Saw her plenty yesterday in the loss against Stonehill. Murphy able to get it over. 16-14. And it's going to be a point for AIC. Now up by 3. The kill there by Sierra Rosa. Up by 3. Whistle on the play, and it's going to be an infraction and a point for AIC. Now up by 4. And a timeout's going to be called. AIC coming back down from a big lead in this third set. They leave by 4, 18-14. We'll be back here on NE10 now. Welcome back here from Barbara Stevens Court on the campus of Bentley University. I'm Robert Marcello here with NE10 now. Spiking it away, there was Vitko. Putting it over, and now up by 5. This game's starting to get away from the Falcons a little bit as they're down 2-0 in the best of 5 series, now down by 5. As at one point early in the third set, they were up by 7. AIC has fought all the way back and now sit comfortably with a 5-point lead. And a point. There it looked like it hit the ground, but the referee says continue. And it's going to be a point for Bentley. 19-15. Ingrid Murphy will be serving for Bentley. And the ball goes out. 19-16. Murphy back to now serving. Spiking in, and that's going to be a point for AIC. Point. 20-16, now up by 4. 5 more points left to go in this one, and they'll enjoy the victory here today. Wheeler sends it away. Keeping it in. The third hit now for AIC, and that's going to be a point. Now 21-16.
Still serving, Andrea Zaragoza.
And that's going to be a point. Wheeler with the points, 21-17. AIC leads. And those are going to be points for AIC. 22-17.
Serving is Ana Martinez.
Hilera Martinez on the serve for AIC. She hits it away. Spiking it is Wheeler. Goes off of the scoreboard. It's in play. Wheeler, good job by AIC. And it's going to be points for Bentley. Good job by number 10 and Caitlin Winder. She's from New York.
Coming back in, number 5, Angie Gredmeyer will serve for your Falcons.
Gladmeyer sending it away for Bentley. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons, only down by 3. Angie Gradmeyer with the serve for the Falcons. Hitting it home. Is it a point? It is a point. It touches the yellow line. 23-19. It stays just inside that yellow line. A part of the volleyball hit that yellow line. Shannon O, the senior, hits it over. Good job by AIC being able to recover. Burke sends it up to Parker. Now over to Wheeler. And a point for AIC. There on the block, Naomi Eckert Rivera. And 1 point away from ending this match. A match point, it looked like early the Falcons were going to be able to send it to a 4th set. Now they're surviving in this one. Ball sent up in the air. Point. It's a point for Bentley. 24-20. Ellie Wheeler with a serve. She's able to get it over. Setting it up. It's a point for Bentley. 24-21, still up by 3. Setting over is Wheeler. Spiking it home, and that's going to do it. Winning it 3-0, 25-21. The Bentley Falcons lose this one as they now are 13-11 on the season, 8-4 in NE10 play, while American International College 22-6 and 9-2 in NE10 conference play. I'm Robert